So just over a year ago, I started my first paid SKOOL community. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how much I made. I'm going to break down the stats, such as the amount of members that I've gained and the amount that I've lost. And I'm also going to give you a true and transparent opinion as to whether SKOOL is a good platform to start with when it comes to earning money, making money by yourself in 2025. But firstly, what is SKOOL? So SKOOL was created by Sam Ovens, and Sam Ovens originally founded consulting.com, and he's one of those old school course creators. He's one of the first people to launch a course around consulting or starting a marketing agency, and he created SKOOL as a solution to the problem which he saw within the education sector. And that was that. There wasn't a platform that would allow you to host webinars, that would allow you to create events, that would allow you to have a community board, and also allow you to host all of your course content in one place. And a little further down the line in 2024, I believe, Alex Hormozy, who's one of the largest influencers within the marketing and business sector, he invested into the SKOOL platform. And since then, the SKOOL platform has absolutely exploded. And I'm sure you guys are seeing a ton of content and a ton of videos about how much money people are earning on SKOOL. But is it really that great? Well, I'm going to review that in this video. So firstly, here's a quick background on my journey up until starting my first SKOOL community. So I ran a marketing agency here in the UK for many, many years. And during that time, I've been posting videos on YouTube documenting things that I've been doing within my agency. I've been talking about Facebook ads, talking about sales, talking about marketing in general. And I accumulated about 7,000 to 8,000 subscribers before I even thought about, creating something like a SKOOL community. I would get messages every single day on Instagram asking if I did any coaching or if I had any courses or anything like that. So it felt like a natural progression for me to create something which I could provide to my followers on YouTube. And there really wasn't much thought that went into it. I chose the SKOOL platform because it seemed like the most simple way to get something launched and get something off the ground. I started with a free 5-day challenge where I hosted 3 videos around different areas of marketing and SMMA. And that led to me creating my first free group. At the end of that 5-day challenge, I created 30 spots within a paid community and I made my first $3,000 on the SKOOL platform. And I was pretty happy with that. I wasn't looking to make, hundreds of thousands of dollars online. I was just looking for a way to monetize my YouTube subscriber base and also be able to provide, more support and more help to those of my subscribers who actually wanted it. And over the next 12 months since launching the group, I've had weeks where I've gained just 2 or 3 subscribers to my community, and I've had weeks where I've gained 25 to 30 subscribers to my community. So it's progressively grown every month since I launched the community. So how much money have I made? Well, I broke down all of my income from SKOOL, and drumroll please, I've earned a whopping total of $90,000 and $1. Now, it's important to note that SKOOL isn't my only source of income. I have done for you clients, I have affiliate revenue, and it also hosts other workshops where I take payment outside of SKOOL. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to talk directly about the SKOOL income. And some of you might be looking at this number of $90,000 and thinking, wow, it looks amazing. And others are looking at it thinking, wow, I'd expect that to be higher. And to be honest, I've never really looked back in too much detail about how much money I've been earning from SKOOL. So I'm going to break down in this video, how many members I've gained, how many I've churned, and some of the advantages and disadvantages of the SKOOL platform. So in total, I've sold 319 members into my paid community. So that means I've churned roughly 200 members, which is, to be honest, seems pretty crazy. However, because the SKOOL platform makes it so easy to join and the price is relatively low compared to what other people charge for mentorships or for courses, a lot of people will join, watch the course videos, jump on a couple of calls and then leave. And I think that's primarily down to the fact that SKOOL just makes it so easy for you to cancel your membership. You can literally join and you can cancel with pretty much one click of a button. And in a lot of ways, I think that is a good thing. It takes away this kind of element of pressure sales. It puts the control back into the customer's perspective and allows them to make a decision as to, do I want to stay or do I want to leave this community? And it also puts more pressure on the community owner to make that community more valuable and to do things such as check-in calls, Q&As, or coaching to make members feel like it's worth staying within that community. And I've done meetups. I've done a meetup back in the summer and I did a meetup for Christmas, and a lot of the members that came to the first meetup were still there in the second meetup. In fact, the vast majority of them were. And so I have a lot to thank for that. I've met a lot of cool people, and there's a lot of people within my community that have been there since day one, and I'm super grateful to be able to provide that much value where they want to stick around for that amount of time. I'm going to break down a little bit of what I do within inside of my community and kind of what's helped me to retain members. Well, the number one thing that's helped me to retain members is doing regular Q&A calls. I do 2 to 3 calls per week where I jump on for 30 to 60 minutes and I help members, with their questions, whether they've got issues with some of the stuff that I'm teaching in the courses, whether they've got issues with their paid advertising, whether they've got issues, whatever, with the structure of their company or what they should be focusing on. They're able to jump on a call and get help directly from me. I also have courses such as Facebook ad training. I have, literally live agency builds where I start business from scratch. I document that process inside of my Skool community, and I pretty much try to provide as much value as I possibly can. And I actually think that might be one of the the reasons that my churn might be a little bit high on the high side is that my Skool group isn't necessarily laser focused around one type of business. I prefer people to come into that community and be able to get help on sales, to be able to get coaching around paid advertising, to be able to get coaching around their offer. And there's lots of different types of agencies and different types of businesses that join my community, and that is what I chose to do. I didn't want everyone joining, starting the same business, copying and pasting the same template. That just wasn't my style. A lot of other people choose to do it that way. I didn't. Okay, I feel like the most important thing when it comes to people actually making progress is accountability and coaching, and that's something that my community focused quite heavily on. So what is my overall thoughts on the Skool platform? Well, there's one thing which we haven't spoken about, which is critically important. I started Skool with an audience. Before I even opened up my paid Skool community, I had 500-600 people that had joined my free one within just a few days, and I had 7,000 to 8,000 subscribers on YouTube and around 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers on my email list. So I certainly wasn't starting from scratch. If you look through the top leaderboards inside of the Skool games, most of those people who have these communities that are doing $50 or $100 or $150,000 per month, they have enormous audiences, whether that be an email list or whether that be a YouTube subscriber list or whether that be an Instagram account. They've got potentially hundreds of thousands of followers, and I think that's one of the biggest factors that comes to play when it comes to growing your Skool community. I think it's particularly difficult to grow a community on Skool without already having an organic following on some platforms such as YouTube. Also quite expensive to run ads to a Skool community. I tested out ads for a little bit of time. I spent a few $100s and I got a few subscribers and the ads were profitable, but I just decided ultimately that I wanted to focus on organic members. I wanted people to join based on my YouTube channel, not because they saw an ad on Facebook or Instagram. And I also didn't have plans for wanting to scale my community to hundreds and hundreds of members. I preferred keeping that community relatively small, and I wanted members to join and stay. So I chose to focus primarily on organic content. But anyway, I just thought this would be a fun little video to do to kind of start off the year. And obviously, if you want to subscribe to my channel content isn't about Skool. It's about marketing, paid advertising, and earning money online as a solo operator or as a SMMA. Or make sure you hit subscribe and stick the notification bell on, and that will give you a little notification if you want to when I post a video. And this year, I'm going to try and post 2 videos per week. That is my goal for 2025. And as always, I'll leave all the links to, the stuff that I'm talking about, such as my community, so you can check it out in the description box down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.